Hello everyone! How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. I'm assuming that most of you lost the Powerball. Probably because, nobody won the Powerball. For those who don't know, Powerball is a lottery that's here in America, and it has gotten up into a record number. We have finally broken $1 billion in lotto winnings. That means that, if you were the sole winner of the lottery, you would win $1.3 billion. After taxes, that comes up to about $900,000. And that's, actually, wait, no. Yeah. After taxes, if you take the most amount of money you can possibly get, you'll end up with about $900,000. Or $900 million. I'm sorry. If you were to take it all in a lump sum, you'd get about, $550 million. Personally, I'm smarter than that. If I win the Powerball, I'm getting it, over the 30 years. Because, I know myself. If I had all that all at once, I would waste it. So, getting it incrementally is a wiser idea for me. So, as you may or may not be able to tell, we're in space! Yeah, we're gonna do a space simulator game, because honestly, I have not played these in forever. I honestly believe, I think it was like 2 or 3 houses ago that I lived in that I last played this game. I mean, seriously played it. I've since, brought it up and, oh, it works, okay, I'm good. I haven't actually sat down and played Wing Commander in forever. The last time I played Wing Commander was, seriously, I was playing Wing Commander 4 on a, well, let's just say it was capable. It was a capable system. It was actually a system that was almost designed for it. It was at spec or slightly better. I'll say that. That's probably the best way to describe it. But either way, it's been a long time. So, continuing the trend of going through older video games, we're going to play Wing Commander 3. Afterwards, we may play Wing Commander 4. I'm trying to get higher quality videos for both films, but so far I can't find any. The DVD version of Wing Commander 4 seems to be the one that has the best videos. I think I have those on my computer. I'll have to double check, but I do have... Yeah, I can pull them out. I do have the original CDs and DVDs for both those games. Well, at least the DVD of 4. I don't think there was ever a DVD of 3. I would absolutely love to get higher quality videos for 3, but I honestly don't think they exist. Alright, I'm going to turn off the music now, because now we're about to start the game. And honestly, this game just gets straight into it. Oh, and I have my joystick. So, we'll be playing like that. Center it in my screen so it's a little easier to see. Origin presents a Chris Roberts game. Now, if you don't know who Chris Roberts is, he was basically the inventor of the Wing Commander games. And he's now doing what is effectively the sequel to this game. Well, this series, Star Citizen, which is like one of the most hotly anticipated PC games in forever. I mean, there are PC games where people are going, yeah, that'd be fun, that'd be nice, but it's been forever since we've had a good PC simulator, space simulator, and he's finally bringing a great one to us. And we will be playing that in the future. Okay, this was working fine earlier. Why is it now having problems? Yeah, I'm getting micro stutters. I should not be having micro stutters. Ah, Kjasi ships. I remember those. Yes, go in and land. I mean, this is one of the, this is one of the major and most successful full motion video games. At least from the 1990s.
The enemy has struck at the heart of our empire. A puny contingent of their soldiers has been captured here on Kilra.
What's with the crappy, scene cutting? Let's go full screen.
Desperation. The hairless apes now flail about knowing that they are beaten. They have failed their race utterly.
Okay, yeah. Not full screen.
No interrogation. Do what you will. Disintegration. Silence. My brethren, they are not warriors, but maggots. Only one of them is worthy of being treated as a warrior. The one they call Angel. Still defiant, if we were to offer coexistence with your kind, would you not accept it?
The Kilurati do not coexist.
No, and now that the tide has turned in this war, your defiance is a pathetic and useless gesture.
You bore me, monsieur. Disintegrate me so I might join my comrades.
Disintegration is not for you. Your fate will be different.
Haha. You reacted, you failed.
I cannot appreciate the honor that I am about to bestow her. She is not only a great warrior, but her lair mate is the heart of the tiger.
And it's not until much later that we find out, what happens to her. Oh, we are actually playing Wing Commander 3. We're currently in the opening cinematic.
May they rest in peace.
Peace. Have we ever known anything like that, Paladin?
Not for a long time, laddie.
First the tiger's claw, now this.
Enough. You are not to blame for either.
Some would disagree. This is Colonel Christopher Blair. Report to Admiral Talwyn. The wreckage of the Concordia has been located on Vespus off the Mistral coast. Evaluation. Total loss.
Haha.
I can't live your life for the approval of one man.
Yes, I can. Darwin, they're digging in the wrong place.
None.
Is that the official line?
I know how much she means to you, Lenny.
Oh, well, I have a nice little, thing that lets me see the chat from most of the places I'm streaming, if not all of them. So I can see all of them. So you're quite welcome.
Excuse me, sir.
Admiral Tallwin.
Victory.
Is there something wrong with your hearing, Colonel?
Not a
No,
thing,
sir.
sir.
It's just that
The TCS Victory is a fine carrier with a long history of service to the
I
Confederation.
like being able to,
sir.
talk to everybody no matter what
very
website they're
long
on.
history, sir.
Ship assignments aren't open to debate,
If
Colonel.
I'm going to just stream to a website, I want to be able to see the chat.
Realize that the accommodations may not be what you're quite used to.
Well, sir, I didn't mean to suggest that.
The Victory will benefit greatly from having a wing commander of your stature and experience.
Thank you, sir. But can't we at least discuss the...
Now that we have the Kilrathi on the run in both the Gardel and Morpheus systems, I can afford to shift you to the Victory in Orsini. What I am trying to tell you, Colonel, is that things are
Tons
looking
of
up.
blue screen.
The Federation has been making some very positive strides.
Ah.
Dismissed.
Sir, about my request.
Oh, you're quite welcome, and thank you for at least stopping by.
It came as a bit of a surprise to me. As you know, Colonel Devereaux's status is on a need-to-know basis. Your shuttle is waiting.
Sir, she's my lair mate. I need to know.
Yes, sir.
You see stuff like this, and then you look at Wing Commander 4, which is, in so much better in so many ways, and you can't help but wonder what's going on in Star Citizen.
Spokespeople insist that humanity maintains the upper hand in its galactic struggle with the Karathi.
Yeah.
However, our sources document a consistent underreporting of Karathi incursions, as well as civilian and industrial losses. There are even reports of Confed plans for a doomsday evacuation of Earth, replanting the seeds of humanity in a distant galaxy.
Oh, we can travel galaxies now.
Who would
Neat.
go? Who would be left behind? And most importantly, who is making these decisions?
Yeah, that's not something you would see in a news report. I mean, unless the news got super liberal and super free. They're not owned by a corporation of some kind. But you see what I meant by, full motion video is just, taken over in the 90s. And this is one of the first early successful uses of it. I mean, there are other ones. I mean, Seventh Guest, 11th Hour. They did some stuff, but it wasn't near to this level. The only other one I can really think of that was any good is Wing Commander 4.
Welcome to the TCS Victory, Colonel.
Thank you, Captain.
Better known as Tin Can Sally.
It warms my heart to see you again, Colonel. But I must excuse myself now, as your duty here takes precedence over our catching up on old times.
Thank you, Hobbs. We'll talk later.
Yes, I know what you're thinking. She's no Concordia.
Well, neither's a Concordia anymore.
Yeah, terrible loss. My sympathies. However, you're in my home now, and I'll expect you to wipe your feet every time you come in. I've been with the Victory most of my career. I was communications officer.
I know,
during the
right?
voyage.
Well, sir, I'll admit I wasn't looking forward to the assignment, but now that I see you have a pilot as fine as Ralganar Hollis on your crew.
Hobbs. Yes, he's my second in command.
He's not flying?
At his request. I know all about his exploits with you, Colonel. But here,
good. I don't.
He will fly with a Karathi on his wing.
What about his exemplary record? That must stand for something.
It was his request.
Captain
At least it isn't as bad as Star
Ship.
Wars writing.
But I am going to insist that Hobbs is reinstated to the flight roster immediately.
Well,
Unless you're gonna
that's
fly.
admirable, Colonel, but who...
I will, sir. I'll fly with him. He's the best wingman I've ever had.
How do you think I got Colonel Devereaux? Okay, finally, we have gotten through the opening cinematic, and now we are at a point where we can do stuff. And we still have cinematics for walking about. Let's talk to Hobbs.
Welcome aboard, old friend. You're looking fine and fit.
Oh,
Does this war agree with you?
Yeah, like a pair of busted wing flaps. But it's great to see you, buddy.
And how is the fine pilot and Comrade Angel?
you would
I
know.
don't have a clue. Haven't heard from her in a while. She's on some damn covert op for Tolwyn. But hey, I got good news for you. I put you back on the fly roster.
What?
But I requested...
Never mind that. I want you with me on my first mission.
Well, there are many brave and noble pilots here.
Yeah. But when my life's on the line, I want a wingman I can trust.
I shall try not to disappoint you, old friend.
Alrighty. Oh, yeah, I actually do have the DVD of it. So I'll be, using that. Alright, call sign KJASI. Alright, duty logs. Come on, down. Save as opening. There we go. Return. Controls. Got some music. All sorts of... Ooh, gamma controls. Too bright! Transitions, stars, descriptions, movies, SVGA, game flow, SGVA. Good. Alright, log off. Ooh, simulators. Main terminal. Okay, that's just that.
Come in, Colonel. Time to put that reputation of yours to the test. Confed intelligence tells us that the Karathi presence is growing here in the Orsini system. You and your wingman are to fly routine patrol of these 3 zones, sweep the area of any hostiles you may encounter. Understood?
Completely,
Sir. Sir, don't you think that's a little under my pay grade?
So, these are the mission objectives. Oh, and one last thing.
Oh, who am I gonna pick? So many empty seats. I'll pick
Hobbs, you're on my wing for this one. Dismissed, and good luck.
If you were to do that today, it would be so much smoother. Hello, Rachel.
Chief Tech Rachel Coriolis, welcome to the Victory, Colonel. Heard you're flying with Hobbs on this one.
You got a problem with that, Chief?
No, sir, not at all. I think it's about time. That cat's one hell of a pilot. Here she is, one Hellcat 5. She's prepped, primed, loaded, locked, and ready to kick some ass.
Thanks. What about ordnance?
It's all taken care of. The captain downloads mission specs to me. I dope out the weapons requirements, so you're set to go.
Oh, yeah?
In the future, Colonel, you have the option of choosing your own weapons. Or you can trust my judgment and fly with my default loadout. I promise, Colonel, never to disappoint.
Okay, then. Alright. Maybe we should do a simulator. Oh, we can't do a simulator. Okay. Let's just fly the mission, then. I got this nice, expensive joystick, and I haven't had a chance to use it yet. So it'll be nice to actually use it now.
Clear to take off.
Alright. So... Alright. Alright, so why is my joystick... Okay, my joystick is not working. Keyboard... Joystick! There we go. Ooh, Thrustmaster. Alright. There we go. Okay. Oh, open it buttons. Neat. Alright. So it looks like I gotta do speed with my... Alright, come on. Oh, no, 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 no. M, match. Alright. Ooh, ATS, huh? Yeah, the graphics aren't as bad as I remember. There we go. I don't know why, they actually look slightly better than they used to.
Sighted enemy craft, Colonel.
Thank you, Hobbs. Come on, where are you? There you are. You just keep fighting.
Mission objectives accomplished.
Huzzah! Alrighty. Well, now that we've done that, let's head back to the barn. Alright, victory.
Need clearance, TCS Victory.
Excellent work, Colonel. I can see now that your reputation is well deserved.
You cleared for landing, Colonel.
Haha, manual landing. I know, right? And this guy's only...
Pretty slick flying, sir.
Thanks, Chief.
And, you know, this is Mark Hamill. He's, you know... He's only been, you know... He's only like, you know, 10, maybe 15 years after playing Luke, he does this. At worst. Alright, talk to Hobbs.
Congratulations, old friend.
Yeah, just like old times, huh?
I must say, it certainly felt good to be back out there again. My gratitude for your trust in me is endless.
Forget it, Hobbs. You're back where you belong now.
In the sky. Alrighty. Alright, oh, we can run a simulator. Training missions. Nah. Go to the lift. Oh, hello, Rollins.
Lieutenant Rollins, comm exec, welcome aboard. You get the pep talk from the captain yet?
Something like that.
Well, the good news is it won't take too long to shut off the bullshit around here.
Captain Eisen seems to believe in his ship and his crew. And that kind of attitude's good for morale.
Yeah, well, you haven't been monitoring transmissions like I have. If you did, you would jump sector in a nano.
Play along with him.
Or...
This guy's a loon.
Okay, stream, what should I do?
Play along with him.
We could play along, or,
This guy's a loon.
Alright, both have, good things. I mean, we could, play along with him, because it's obvious he's a loon. But, let's not, alienate him. On the other hand, it's good to set him straight. So, what do you think I should do? Option 1 or option 2?
Play along with him.
Oh, time's up.
Are you saying Command's hiding something from us?
Well, I can't say for sure, Colonel. But if you want the straight dope around here, you check in with Radio Rollins. Might even save your life.
Alright, so, living level. Vega.
Hey, Hobbs. How about going around with me? Bet you a week's pay on one hand.
Thank you. No.
Oh.
Good day, sir.
At ease, Lieutenant. Carry on.
Sorry, sir. It's Raquero from the Celeste system. You can tell a lot about a system from its music, you know? Some places it's all minor chords. Makes you just want to run out and do a suicide mission. But this is bright. Heats your blood, makes you want to live a long life.
Now, are you a pilot, Lieutenant, or a musician?
Oh, I'm a pilot, sir. A pretty good one, too. Check my kill scores. But my family, they made guitars for many generations. I've got one that's almost 200 years old. The sound just keeps getting richer. Someday, I'm gonna open a cantina and bring in the best to play that guitar. Place for old fighter jacks like you and me.
Well, you better line up some other customers. Might not be many of us left.
Oh yeah, it'll be open to one and all. And me, I'll just sit back, gaze at the beautiful women, and listen to the music.
Sounds good to me. He's not focused.
Hobbs. Cool. I haven't actually played Wing Commander 2 yet, so that's interesting to read. Although I have to admit, I have played this game through, so I know the future, or I know what's going to happen. I'm just trying not to say anything about it, because I don't want to ruin it for the people who haven't seen it.
Sounds good to me.
I honestly don't remember what these choices do anymore, so...
It's a nice dream, Vaquero. Hang on to it.
You bet, sir. Some of these guys, they actually like the killing. Me? I'd just walk away when it's all over.
Yeah, you can't set the guy straight. I mean, that's just rude.
Welcome aboard, sir. You want to play a hand? Since you're the rookie on this boat, I'll let you call the game.
50 card pickup.
Are you?
Formalities tend to be forgotten when you spend most of your time just trying to survive. What little spare time we do have, we fill up with other things besides practicing our salutes.
Well, I guess you have to adapt to your surroundings.
Don't I know that? It's an art, really.
No wonder they call you Vagabond.
Been doing your homework, I see. Yeah, I've knocked around some.
And yet your combat file is surprisingly brief. What's with the big gaps in your bio?
Can I help it if Confed decides to blank my data?
Yeah. He's got a point. What's he hiding?
Yeah. The storyline, well, the whole idea for the name Blair, you know, that comes from, you know, blue hair, which is actually what the audience called the original Wing Commander character. Blair was just a fun little name that they came up with, trying to blend blue hair with something they could use. Yeah, Maniac isn't exactly. Yeah, he's not exactly. I would not call him command material, no matter what they might say in Wing Commander Legacy. Which, frankly, wasn't that particularly good of a game.
He's got a point. What's he hiding? They must have had their reasons.
They don't seem interested in sharing them, do they? Welcome aboard, sir. You want to play a hand? Since you're...
He's got a point. Sometimes HQ is as big a mystery to me as the enemy.
We got a lot of good people here, Colonel. Even those of us with incomplete bios. Just give us a chance.
All right. To the berths. Ooh, Cobra. Ugh.
It's time we talk, Lieutenant.
Ain't much to talk about, sir. You've flown with it, and you both got the job done.
If you're referring to Hobbs...
I can't fly with him, sir.
If you stay on this ship, you'll have to sooner or later.
Don't put me in a position of having to defend him. I won't do it.
Why?
Let's just say I'm hardwired that way, and nothing you do is gonna change that.
Look, I'll try and keep you two separate on offensive assignments.
I'm not asking for special favors.
We need every good pilot we've got, and just so you know, I'd trust Hobbs with my life.
That's your choice.
I would have gone with that's your mistake. Alright, let's look in my locker. Oh, there's her.
Hello, mon ami. I hope the fight goes well for you and all the others on the Concordia. I'm about to set up for a covert operation with Admiral Tolwyn, so I'm afraid we might be apart a little longer. But always remember, je t'aime. I love you.
Well, we've done a whole bunch of stuff. Let's do a save. I suppose that's somebody... Ooh, killboard. There I am at 4. Hobbs is at 0. So I'm not quite up to Flint. Hey, Maniac's already on the board. Awesome. Total whacked kitties. Let's see. The ones to beat are Vaquero and Maniac. So, Maniac is on board. If it didn't take so long, I might do the first 2 Wing Commander games at some point. Maniac. Oh. So just Maniac, okay. Nothing else to do. As I understand, the kill board works, you know, for you, as you would expect normally. The number of kills you get is the number of kills, you know, you have on the list. And then everybody else has a randomly generated amount between 0 and I don't know what the number is. But they have a randomly generated amount that gets added. But, you know, it kind of favors you. So long as you do enough killing, you can max out the leaderboard pretty easily. Yeah, that's true. Oh, actually, they are voiced, but you had to have had the expansion kit. And that was, you know, not a lot of people had that, but I think most of them have it now.
No, I don't have anything better to do, okay? So I pulled into a tight loop, locked onto that cat's tail, fired off a heat seeker, boom! Turned him into kitty litter. It was a... All right. Well, if it isn't the Colonel. I'm sorry. I couldn't make your welcoming party.
Well, I guess you had more pressing maneuvers to undertake, Maniac.
When duty calls, I'm there. Women like the smell of success.
You know, I'm
Hey,
surprised you
McFly!
haven't been blown out of the sky by now, Maniac. By friendly fire.
Some people appreciate my flying style. I do what's necessary to win, okay? Suppose you're still flying with one eye on the regs manual?
I don't take stupid risks.
Yeah, speaking of stupid, I also heard you put Hobbs back on the flight roster?
My. Word travels fast on this tub.
Never understood what you saw in that cat.
Simple. I need a wingman I can count on.
You can't trust someone who will kill their own kind.
Who I choose as my wingman is my prerogative. It's
true.
Privilege of rank.
I'll bet you stay up late nights just polishing it, huh?
No, as a matter of fact, I have majors who do that for me.
The difference in our rank is a formality. We both know who's better in the cockpit.
Yeah, we do.
The one with a higher rank.
Let me tell you that story again. So.
Alright. Let's get out of here. I'm sure there's another mission for us to undertake. Actually, as I recall, they actually do have a voice kit for the first 2 games that does do everything. You know, all the, you know, everything except, you know, where they have your name, they just call you Pilot. So, hey, Pilot, how you doing? But, you know, all the cinematics and cutscenes in between are animated and voiced. It's ancillary stuff, like talking to the bartender and getting the rumor mill. That stuff is not voiced.
Let's get started, Colonel.
Yes, sir.
One of our tracking stations report Kjasi activity in these regions. I'd like you to run a patrol through there, sweep the areas. The station's report is sketchy. You might encounter some sort of Kjasi cap ship. Go to it, Colonel.
Okay, so what do I do with a cap ship?
So, these are the mission objectives. Oh, and one last thing.
Vagabond. Oh, should I take Maniac? I can trust Hobbs. Vagabond's pretty good. Don't know about him. I don't like her attitude. Huh.
Maniac, you're gonna be my wingman. Don't make me regret it. Dismissed, and good luck.
And may the force be with you. Image recognition. Nice. Ooh, a thunderbolt. Yeah, I think I'm going to take a thunderbolt. Less maneuverable, but if we have to fight a cap ship, I want to be able to torpedo that fucker. My nose just won't stop running. You can select ship and loadout. Heck, you just saw me do a lot of that. Alright, let's get out of here. Okay, nothing here. That's good news.
It's party time.
Alright.
Break and attack.
Watch and learn, Colonel.
No, I'm going to save my missiles. Oh, not bad, Maniac. Oh, so far so good. No cap ship.
It's party time.
That looks like a capital ship in there. Yep. The transport, actually.
Ready to rock and roll. Ready to rock and roll.
Break and attack.
Watch and learn, Colonel.
Mission objectives accomplished.
All right.
Need clearance, TCS Victory.
Hey, score one for our side, Colonel. You're clear to land.
Auto land. I can do manual landing. That's easy. It's harder in Star Citizen, I gotta tell you. I do love that they have cinematics where
Pretty slick flying, sir.
Thanks, Chief.
where they actually react to how much damage you've taken. So far, I haven't taken any. At least, not enough to warrant anything, really. Alright, let's save the game. Let's talk to Rachel. Ooh, the Excalibur!
Hey, Colonel.
Hey.
Pull up a chair.
Nice, Chief.
Let me know if I'm out of line here, but the word is there's a test pilot flying in on one of the new Excaliburs. Is that true?
Oh, Command doesn't tell me everything.
I hope it's true. I can't wait to get my hands dirty with one of those pups.
You really like your job, don't you?
I just hope the test pilot's not some priss who won't let me touch his equipment.
I gotta give it to you. You really get to the point.
Yeah, well, I never really cared much for gray areas. That's why I do what I do. Either an engine part works or it doesn't.
Machines don't lie.
Not as much as people do, anyway.
Should be a little hard on people.
They gotta pass inspection, same as anything else. Of course, I got certain hours for that.
And do we keep this schedule posted, Chief? Do you?
Only for a select few, sir.
You can be one. Anything new in the locker?
Hello, mon ami. I hope the fight goes well for you and all the others on the Concordia.
Isn't this the same
I'm
thing?
about to set up.
Yeah, it's the same thing. And yes, we can skip through these by hitting the escape button. Righty. Oh, wait. Is there a gunnery control? Oh.
Colonel, I'd like to discuss your attitude.
What?
Seems you're under the impression you're too good for my crew. Now,
what?
I suggest you get to know them, start flying with them. Is that clear?
As a bell, sir.
Fine. Let's get down to business, shall we? Confed has a cargo ship loaded
I've
with
been
med
nice to
supplies
all
and
of
must be
them.
escorted to
There's a
this jump
Vega.
point. Now, unfortunately, news of this shipment somehow leaked out. You will undoubtedly come under Karathi attack. Good luck, Colonel.
Okay.
So, these are the mission objectives. Oh, and one last thing.
All right. Huh. It could be that I've only flew with Hobbs and Maniac, so...
Mikado, I'd like you on my wing for this one.
Dismissed, and good luck.
Although, technically, they're both part of his crew, so... Oh, you recommend the Arrow, huh? I'm good with that. Heat seekers, image wrecks, and more heat seekers. Let's do a save. And off we go. They probably only shot this like once, and then they just overlaid it over the different graphics. Okay, so how do I... It'd be nice if I could find something that told me the control button. Gameplay. Collision off? No. I'm invulnerable! Frame rate switch? Alternate flying mode. Alright. All safe here. F key.
Got those in sight, sir.
Break and attack.
Ándale, lentes.
Oh wow, this thing's really sensitive. Alright.
Cheated of my victory.
Alrighty. Oh. Alt B, huh? That'll be useful.
Got those in sight, sir.
Break and attack.
Ándale, lentes.
Break and attack.
Ándale, lentes.
Cheated of my victory.
Attack my target.
Sure thing, sir.
You are correct in that. Uh-oh. T cycles through targets. Alt-O brings up that. Minus and plus does change velocity. Tab is the afterburners. I will have to check R or Y for cycling back through targets. I know T actually cycles forwards through targets. That's okay. They're similar enough that it still helps. M switches the menu. Switches missiles. See? But let's see. W. I'm not sure what W's doing. Full guns. There's power. And S brings up shields. No damage report. And A for autopilot.
Got those in sight, sir.
Attack my target.
Sure thing, sir. Eat shit and die, Gato.
They have dishonored my clan!
Eat shit and die, Gato.
Alrighty. Yes, I do remember that. Mostly because I've played Privateer.
Got those in sight, sir.
Break and attack.
Ándale, let's dance.
Alright.
Eat shit and die, Gato.
The thing I want to remember is the button for match speed. I honestly cannot remember it. Oh man, he got the credit for that kill. My ship got busted up pretty badly.
Got those in sight, sir.
But no damage, okay.
Break and attack.
Ándale, let's dance.
Scratch one. Come on. Oh, you're gonna be that much of a dick, huh? Haha, scratch two. Ah. Got some mores, huh? Having some hard time controlling the ship. Come on.
Initiating jump sequence. Thanks for the escort, Colonel.
Mission objectives accomplished.
Huzzah! Scratch 3. Okay, I don't think it's the brackets. Scratch 5.
Need clearance, TCS Victory.
Well, I guess the Colonel's on a roll. You're clear to bring it on home.
Nope, not O. Apparently I was upside down. My engine got hit a little, but no damage to report. Let's see. My ship doesn't look too beat up.
Pretty slick flying, sir.
Thanks, Chief.
It only cost me one life. Alright, let's save. That's main terminal. No one's here. Okay, what's the kill board like? Oh, I'm up to 16. Vagabonds at 19. Maniacs at 20. Vaqueros at 19. Jeez, I shouldn't have helped him. I'm going to get Hobbs or Flint on my team next time. Alright, nobody here. Ah, that's good to know. Ah, there's Flint.
Sir?
They call you Flint, right?
So you have looked at the flight roster.
Are you making a request, Lieutenant?
Sir, I come from a long line of fighter pilots. My brother, my father, his father before him. I guess you could say it's in my blood.
Your point being...
I know your record. I would have at least expected you to take a look at the victories. We've racked up our share of kills. We're not scrubs out here.
Nobody said you were.
Suppose you're afraid I'll peel off the first time we engage.
What about the 20th time? Or the 30th? Will you fatigue even a split second or get a twitchy finger? The wingman I fly with? I need guarantees.
Respectfully, sir, if you only fly when there are guarantees, you won't be flying much.
Well, she has a point.
No, I think Control F4 puts your screen into a shutdown mode, actually.
Tough luck. I'm the boss here. Well, she has a point. Do you have any recommendations?
Oh, I wouldn't presume to do your job for you, sir. I just work here.
Either way, it's too close. Ooh.
Let's get down to business, shall we?
I'm ready, sir.
Let's get down to business.
Confed civilian transport ship is moving through the
To
Oceania
defeat
area. She's going to
Kill
need
Rock.
an escort, especially since intel reports that Kjasi are testing a new cloaked missile. Confed has codenamed these new weapons skippers because they apparently skip in and out of cloak every few seconds to maintain contact with their target. Now, you can see them 1 second, then they're gone the next. There are a lot of civilian lives at stake here, Colonel.
I'll do my best, Captain.
I'm sure you will.
Ah.
So, these are the mission objectives. Oh, and one last thing.
Oh, what the hell? We'll take Flint.
Flint, I want you to be on my wing for this one. Dismissed, and good luck.
Yeah. All right. What do you suggest, Rachel? All image rec. It'd take a little bit more time, but it's better than heat seekers. Yeah. That's what I thought. Control E for eject. Okay, so when we have a turret, we'll try the split screen.
Going to take off.
Okay, the tilde does a toggle between thrusters on completely on and your current max speed. All right.
Bogies in sight.
Break and attack.
Taking it to him.
Alrighty. Oh.
Break and attack.
Taking it to him.
And you are correct. Y is match speed. Of course, it's only matching speed at that particular instant.
Bogies in sight.
Where? Ah, over there.
Break and attack.
Taking it to him.
Break and attack.
Taking it to him.
Unable to reach mission objective.
I think they set a skipper after him. Alright, so we're replaying that mission.
Attack my target.
Roger that. Bogies in sight.
Attack my target.
Roger that.
Alright.
I have dishonored my clan!
Oh, I was trying to do a slide, but apparently I had auto set.
Bogies in sight.
Attack my target.
Roger that.
Why am I going the wrong way? Come on. Oh. I had my caps lock on. Alrighty. Now I just lost most of my armor hitting that thing face on.
Bogies.
Break and attack.
Taking it to him.
I do like how it's being shifted or displaced near where the bullet hole is. Nice little bit of distortion there.
They have dishonored my clan!
One less kill Rathy. Alright, no damage, just a lot of armor and shielding loss.
Thanks for the escort, Colonel. Initiating jump sequence.
Mission objectives accomplished.
Alright. There we go. We saved a bunch of lives and didn't see a single skipper.
Need clearance, TCS Victory.
Good news, Colonel. As soon as you land, we're jumping to the Tomeo system, which is reported to be kitty-free. And we got the cush job of assisting with the Excalibur test flights.
Yay, test flights. There's no damage, but it's lost most of the armor on the front.
Pretty slick flying, sir.
Thanks, Chief.
Oh, we're jumping to... That's a nice little convoy we have. The Tomeo system. Well, we're about to get access to Excalibur. It kind of feels weird that, you know, I should be able to do all this amazing stuff that you just saw the Excalibur do, but I'm limited because the game has very limited controls.
Ah, Colonel. Which way to the bridge? Contra's expecting my tech debriefing.
I caught some of the incoming radio, Major. How long have you carried that flash handle?
Since my first day at Academy. I don't think you should ever apologize for sporting a little style. That baby's still classified, folks. You think you could keep your people at bay a while, Colonel?
Christopher Blair.
Ah, I read about you back when I was flying with training wheels. Is it true pilots don't get older, they just get better?
This kid's a smartass. That's true.
Oh, I'm so tempted to do both, but...
This kid's a smartass. That's true. The good ones. Maybe someday kids will read about you.
Alrighty. Let's save, because it's always good to save. I got some people over there. Killboard? Holy crap, I'm in the lead. Oh no, I'm tied with Vikiro. Haha, Maniac is in third place. Let's see, who's behind? Flint. Alright, nobody here, so let's check. Ah, Maniac and Flint.
They ought to shoot that kid, you ask me. At least strap him to one of my thrusters on the next mission.
As usual, Maniac, your solution to the problem is brainless.
Well, any chance I get, I'm up in the air. I mean, they're gonna have to pry my dead carcass out of the cockpit.
Oh, stop banging your chest. You're gonna bruise it. The Colonel will deal with him.
Oh, look, the Colonel is a spineless...
I wouldn't finish that sentence if I were you, Major.
We were just speculating on when the new pilot might pull his own weight.
Uh-huh. They're right. Play it by the book. Well, Admiral Tallman makes a call on that. It's out of my hands.
Thanks for telling me.
I want to see what the other option is.
They're right. Well, one way or another, we'll find out what Flash is made of. I guarantee you that.
Does he pat you like that?
Ooh, Hobbs and Ison on the bridge? What's the captain doing on the bridge?
I wish they wouldn't send me these Academy hotshots.
Youth and wisdom are rarely combined, Captain.
It's still your ship, Captain.
He answers only to Admiral Tallman. Colonel, we're under attack. Launch all fighters. Red alert! Red alert! Launch all fighters! Launch all fighters! This is not a drill! This is not a drill!
Alrighty.
Time to take off, Colonel.
Somebody help me out here!
Silver doing that.
I'm hot today.
Come on.
More kitty litter. I'm hot today.
Ah, mine. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Oh, damn, you're Huh? What the hell is this thing?
More kitty litter. I'm hot today.
Ah. There's a difficulty setting? Ace. So basically medium.
Mission objectives accomplished.
Alright, Victory.
Need clearance, TCS Victory.
Looks like Tomeo ain't as peaceful as HQ thought, huh? Big surprise. You're clear to land. By the way, supposedly we got the best fighter in the galaxy and all it did was collect dust on the flight deck? Flashman just set out that firefight in the barracks.
Huh. Yeah, I'm not surprised that he sat it out. They're always such an awe that my ship doesn't come back half destroyed. Well, I'll catch more flack from the mechanic than anything else.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
I'm waking up now, sir.
Didn't you hear that scramble alarm?
Yeah, it woke me up for a minute.
We were under attack, for God's sakes!
My talents won't be wasted on your little skirmishes.
Yeah, well, people were dying out there, you son of a bitch.
It's a war. People die all the time.
You've never seen it, have you?
Seen what?
Never seen pilots, people you know, getting fried in their own cockpit?
I do my part for Confed.
I don't think I've ever met anyone as frightened as you.
You think what you want. I've got my orders.
Yeah. And you'll find refuge in that just as long as you can.
Maybe. If I'm feeling like this gets too easy, this actually is starting to feel kind of hard to me. So.
That Excalibur's one hell of a ship. But just like I figured, there's a real dick on the other end of the leash.
What, he's not letting you do your job?
These loving hands, I can tweak anything and make it run a little better.
Of course, and a little grease never hurt.
Maybe he doesn't need me now, but there's gonna come a time when he's flying a paste and glue special, and then see what kind of servicing he gets. I bet you'd like to take her out for a shakedown spin. You know, you swing by at the right time, you just might find the key in the ignition.
Whew. I'd love to fly that ship. Stay clear of trouble. Whew. It's been a long time since I've done any joyriding.
Well, then you owe it to yourself.
Alright, what's the kill board read? Ooh, still on top. Awesome. Let's see what the... Nothing on the bridge. Nothing in the gunnery station. Alright, let's do a save.
Come in, Colonel. We have to move quickly on this. The only reason we aren't under attack right now is because the Karathi have bigger fish to fry. They've targeted Tamayo too. Their transports are already moving in. Now, if you and your wing can cut through the fighter cover, we might have a shot of destroying those transports. Now, we're gonna need a lot of firepower, and we're gonna need it fast. Scramble everybody. I want those flight decks empty.
Right away, sir.
You'll never guess what's gassed up and ready to go.
Ho ho ho! Excalibur, FFOs, and Image Wreck. Yes, please! Okay, we will do this one mission. Let's see, where do I... Yeah. We'll do this one mission at a higher difficulty. But that's something that, fortunately, I have to set after I leave the ship. I'm still trying to memorize all the keyboard commands and everything. Alright, we'll go to hard mode. I'm not going to try Crazy or Nightmare until I'm happy with, you know. Oh, 500. So it's a little slower than the Arrow.
Sighted enemy craft, Colonel.
Break and attack.
Engage an enemy now.
Control T, you say, huh? Oh, hello.
Break and attack.
Engage an enemy now.
There we are. Good.
Attack my target.
Affirmative, Colonel.
Haha. It's easier with a targeting reticle, so...
I hate easy
I
targets.
have dishonored my clan. I have dispatched an enemy. Sighted enemy craft, Colonel.
Break and attack.
Engage an enemy now. I have dispatched an enemy.
Yep, that is true.
I have dispatched an enemy.
Mission
You're doing
objectives
really-
accomplished.
Whew. Yep.
Need clearance, TCS Victory.
Woohoo! Now we know what that machine can really do. You're clear to land, Colonel.
I forget. What's the barrel roll buttons? Ah, there we go. Yeah, auto.
You are way out of line, Colonel.
Somebody had to step up to the plate, mister.
You think Confed wants some old man risking their state-of-the-art test vehicles, huh?
Where do you learn to spew all this crap? Doesn't the Academy teach kids to fly anymore?
Listen, old-timer, I don't have to take this from you. I think it's time to teach you a lesson. Meet me at the simulator at 0900 and we'll see who knows how to fly.
This punk's not worth it. Time to teach this punk a lesson.
Here.
On one condition. If you lose, you put in for a transfer to combat pilot status. Aboard the Victory.
If that'll make you feel better. I'd ask you to shine my shoes if I win, but I like my shoes too much.
Alrighty. Let's check everywhere else first. How'd I do? 44 with Maniac at 42. Nobody else. Okay. And nothing here. Nothing here. Okay.
I guess you two are itching to go at each other.
Sir, I just got...
As a rule, I'm not too big on these needless displays of macho crap. You're taking a big risk morale-wise. And if you lose, you won't be too popular around here, so I'm gonna give you a word of advice, Colonel.
Don't lose.
Kick the little twerp's ass.
Yes, sir.
As you say, sir. Captain's orders.
Okay, here we go. I promise I'll make this as quick as possible.
I don't.
I'll talk to Eisen first thing in the morning.
Guess we got ourselves another combat pilot, but it's a whole nother thing fighting the Kjasi out there.
What's the matter, Maniac? You want a round? The Locanda system. Locanda. Kjasi.
Tell me this system continues to be worth reading. I fail to see it. The natural resources are utterly depleted. It remains a source of slave labor, but the population has never been particularly malleable. Slaves we have no shortage of. The Terrans want this system, they shall have it. Nevertheless, my liege, I bristle at the thought of... They will call it... what is that strange word they have? Surrender. No, it is not that. This system shall serve as a message to the apes. Since it is no longer of use to us, we shall render it useless to them as well.
Star Killers.
As always, my liege, a wise choice.
I have no doubt about that. It's really odd the kind of things that Tim Curry has done before.
Colonel, I'd like to apologize for some of the things I said.
Some?
Well, I still think I could have beat you 2 out of 3.
Care to go at it again?
Nah. From now on, I'll prove it to you out there. That is, if you figure I'm good enough to be your wingman.
You're on the roster. You'll get your shot, same as everyone.
Thank you.
I think I need Vagabond to go with me next. Oh, or Cobra.
Colonel, you know the Kjasi may be using bioweapons here.
First I've heard of it.
Kjasi has been preparing these kind of weapons for years. If they're not deployed here, they will be somewhere else.
Would you mind telling me how it is you know so much about the Kjasi?
It doesn't matter if you believe me.
She knows something. She's full of it. She knows. Well, that's where you're wrong. It does matter. It's just that someday I'd like to get the rest of the story.
My family was slaves to the Kjasi. Nothing here. Ah, Flint.
I flew here once. A lot of places to hide in this system. This your first time?
This is my home system. My father taught me everything he knew about flying here. He'd been planning to pass it all on to my brother, but Kjasi had other plans.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. Everyone's lost someone, right? They don't give you medals for it.
You haven't been back since? Well, which one was home?
That one.
The blue one.
It was a beautiful world. Dark purple nights and burnt moons that chased each other across the sky. The insects would sing. Different serenades depending on how close the moons were. Yeah. My brother and I would stay up listening. Do you remember the time before the war?
I don't let myself.
There was a time before the war?
Sir, I have scores to settle here. I can't be on the sidelines for these engagements. I need to be part of what goes down.
Give her a shot. I can't risk it with her. Give her a shot. Clint, when you fly, are you gonna be my wingman or your brother's wingman?
Low blow, sir. Low blow.
Let's get down to business, shall we?
I'm ready, sir.
The Karathi intentions in this area remain unclear. While we continue to gather intelligence, your task will be to corral the cats wherever possible. We wish particularly to shut off their access to the populated planets and this asteroid field. Let's try to put these Karathi raiders out of business permanently.
Yes, sir.
Ready to go, sir.
I like that enthusiasm. Dismissed.
So, these are the mission objectives.
All right, good.
Oh, and one last thing.
We got Flash, Flint, Cobra, Maniac. She has things to do
Flint,
here.
I want you to be on my wing for this one. Dismissed, and good luck.
So we'll give her a shot. I made her a promise. Hellcat, okay. Image rec, I'm good with that. Oh, starting to get tired.
Take off, Colonel.
Let's get out and fly. I don't know, but there's a very good reason why they didn't, and don't say it, because I don't want to ruin it for people who are watching this.
Bogey's in sight.
All right.
Break and attack.
Taking it to him.
Attack my target.
Roger that.
Oh.
Break and attack.
Taking it to him.
Monkey!
On, let's kill Ratty.
You pathetic defender of man, cheated of my victory.
Hellcat's nice, but it's not sensitive enough. This is why I like the Excalibur. I'm starting to get used to the arrow.
Bogey's in sight.
Break and attack.
Taking it to him.
Prepare to die.
You pathetic descendant of monkeys.
Time to see your vet, kitty.
Fly like the beast that you are.
In your whiskers.
You pathetic descendant of monkeys.
Alright. so close to me, aren't you? I think I had my thrusters on too long. Finally. Okay. And we have a cloaker. Yeah, they're cloaking. I knew I shouldn't have. Okay. Where are you?
Bogey's in sight.
Break and attack.
Taking it to him.
So yeah, and that's another reason why I don't like having it on hard too long. Oh, crap. There we go.
Bogey's in sight.
Break and attack.
Taking it to him.
I hate easy targets.
Capital ship here too. Well, that's good to know.
One less kill rat.
target.
Roger that.
Time to see your vet, kitty.
Come on. Ow. Ow, okay. Breaking off. Ah. Let's continue to. Okay.
The Colonel was a pilot who at all times flew hard and flew fast. But he was more than that. He was a man who had an effect on anyone he met. This man will be missed.
Well, I didn't see anyone there who shouldn't have been there. I was trying to eject. Yeah, we're gonna go with a Thunderbolt. With Friender Froze.
Clear to take off, Colonel.
Alrighty. Oh, I do have... Okay, so you said Alt F4? No, that just switches me to rear view. Oh, that's a much better view.
Bogey's in sight.
Break and attack.
Taking it to him.
Control F4. Yeah, that does nothing. Thunderbolts suck even harder. Alrighty.
Woo! One less kill ratty.
There we go.
Break and attack.
Taking it to him.
Yeah, that's full gun. so sluggish. This thing turns like an elephant in a candy store or something. I don't know.
Bogey's in sight.
Break and attack.
Taking it to him.
Come on, you can do better than that. Aha! I got one that was cloaking. You cloak, you lose your shields.
Bogey's in sight.
Break and attack.
Taking it to him.
Bombs away! I don't think I can take anything else on.
Bogey's in sight.
Yeah, Control F4 does nothing.
Break and attack.
Taking it to him.
You are worthless for the dumb and like as me.
Yeah, this thing just doesn't respond as well as I would like.
Bogies in sight.
What's your status?
All systems go.
Break and attack.
Taking it to him.
What's your status?
All systems go. One less kill ratty.
You are accurate.
What's your status?
All systems go.
Attack my target.
Roger that. Careful where you point that thing.
Help me out here.
Roger that.
Alright, this is my last try with this. And then I'm going to get rather pissed. Let myself die. So I can switch ships.
Bogies in sight.
Attack my target.
Roger that.
Come on.
What's your status?
All systems go.
Good for you.
Break and attack.
Taking it to him.
Come on.
I have dishonored my clan!
There we go.
Bogey's in sight.
Break and attack.
Taking it to him.
So I tilt up. Is that all of them? That is. Huzzah.
Bogey's in sight.
Attack my target.
Roger that.
You pathetic descendant of monkeys!
Break and attack.
Taking it to him. One less kill rat.
My clan shall avenge.
Come on, there we go. Ah. Okay, so Alt-C brings up the calibrators. How do I drop countermeasures? I have absolutely no idea.
Bogey's in sight.
Break and attack.
Taking it to him.
Thank you.
You A worthless with a dung like a tree.
One less kill rat. One less kill rat.
Yes.
Mission objectives accomplished.
Woo! All right, we actually did it.
Need clearance, TCS Victory.
Ah, feels great kicking some furry butt in this system. We're moving on to Laconda 4. Intel says the Kjasi presence there has increased. You're clear to land.
Alrighty.
You really smoked him, Colonel.
Thanks, Chief.
Okay. So let's go take a look, see if there's anything good.
You've been in these parts before, right? Word is the Kjasi have let the system pretty dry over the years.
Laconda's always been hotly contested.
A few months ago, I heard stories about some backwater system the Kjasi had under siege for months. But after they cleaned it out, they didn't just move on. They dusted it with some new biological weapon. The whole system supposedly a total biohazmat. Really ugly. No one can get near it. Rumor has it, Confed's quarantined that system. Nobody even talks about it.
There's nothing to worry about. He might be right. Nothing the cats do surprises me anymore. But if we do our job right, we're not gonna have to worry about that kind of thing.
What's the kill score? Yeah, I'm at 68. And the next highest ones are 52s. And there's Slash. Ooh, I've killed an ace. So has Flint. Yay. Alrighty. Alright, nothing here. Hobbs. Hobbs, old buddy. Old pal of mine.
I used to raid these planets.
Yeah, I know.
It puzzles me, these reports that the Kjasi are surrendering the system. Surrender. Though I know the word in your language, I still fail in truly grasping it. I cannot guess at all what my one-time comrades might do. And Kjasi are most dangerous when they are unpredictable.
Okay. And I think we're going to leave it here for tonight. We've actually did pretty well, I thought. It has been so long and the joystick just doesn't quite move right. I think I need to clean it or something. But, yeah. I'm exhausted. Gotta clean the joystick because it's not moving right. It was especially true with that last mission. And I'm starting to get hungry, so I think I need to get some food. So we'll probably continue this tomorrow or the day after. I'm not sure which. Depends on if I want to do some Unreal stuff tomorrow. I'd like to thank everyone who joined me tonight. As always, you can watch live on Hitbox or Twitch or Stream Me or YouTube. And as always, you can also donate, which will help improve the stream by helping me buy new games. Sorry about this. Make sure to follow me on Twitter so you can know what we're playing and when. And, you know, it's almost always 10 p.m. Pacific time. Every day. Except for days when I'm, like, sick or I feel like I wouldn't be able to talk. Because I actually had one of those days the other day. Just, I lost my voice. So. But, no, it was definitely fun. Object in Space, thank you so much. You were very helpful with this. We're probably going to need your help when we do Wing Commander 4 afterwards. So yeah, thank you everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, bye.